Hey everyone, welcome to Career Bolt. I'm Vinod.
Hey folks, Vibin.
We're answering student questions. So one question we want to touch on is tech questions around building skills in computer science. So the question is, I'm an AI ML enthusiastic student and I've been learning Python since my first semester. My question is, I don't really do any data structures and algorithms because I'm not interested in that. How will this impact my career as everyone around me is doing DSA? Vibin, you want to go?
Yeah, sure. So short answer, it should not impact you at all unless you're looking for a software engineering role. In that case, it'll impact you a lot. But if you decide to stick with your data science background and look for only jobs within data science and maybe anything related to that, then you should focus then on your skills related to data science algorithms, maybe related to things like visualization, related to things like new techniques that are evolving in the field, and also new directions in which the research is going on towards. So that's what's going to help you to be like up to date in the field and also to express what you learned effectively into the kind of jobs that you're looking for. So in short, again, you don't need data structures and algorithm unless you want to be a software engineer.
So I'll add my 2 cents as a recruiting person. Vibin was talking from a product director perspective. I'll talk from an HR perspective. So my knowledge has always been that if you want to be a very, very good software engineer, that's really when you become good in data structures and algorithms. It's to build proficiency in software engineering. You're going to be working in software-based companies to build your career. But at the same time, there are people with, say, electrical backgrounds, electronic backgrounds who specialize in machine learning. And they're very good in that space. And not everyone among that group have deep knowledge of data structures and algorithms. They have different techniques in terms of solving problems in their space. So again, it depends on where you're coming from. DSA is necessary to be a software engineer. Yes, the amount of opportunities for software engineers is much higher than the demand for electrical and electronic engineers, for machine learning specific engineers, right? Compared to that, if you know DSA, it is an additional skill to have. It's always good to know a lot more. And you'll never know how this will come in useful. And tomorrow, your career might have changed. You may begin working in machine learning, but then if you're doing a very good job, you may get pushed to a different project where you're beginning to work in software engineering, back-end work, if you're doing some front-end development, full stack development, and so on. So again, your career can change dramatically over the next couple of years, even though you start from a very specific niche area, and that happens to most engineers. So knowing more is always better than knowing less. But then if you absolutely don't like DSA, you can still have a very good career. But then the opportunities are also going to be a little limited. So that's the way I would put it. Do you tally that?
My closing thoughts, I perfectly agree with everything you said. I think there's just too much things out there to learn. It's always good to like learn more, know a little bit broad about the different things that are like different techniques, different fields, maybe even non-technical stuff over there. But that said, my 2 cents for any learning is pick what you need to be effective to what you have to do. And then pick things up as and when you need them. For example, your work, if ever you need to actually go ahead, worry about how are you gonna go about, how would you store data, how would you actually write algorithms related to efficient computation or efficient retrieval, then you might need to know those techniques, in which case you can pick it up at that point of time. That's it. This answer is specifically for DSA, but it could be for anything too. In general, should I know X when I don't have an interest in X? When you don't see a connect with what you're trying to do, it doesn't make sense. But at any point of time, just remember that you should be flexible enough to pick things up that is necessary for you and then carry it on from there.
Simple thing, right? If you're targeting a certain company, go to the company website, open up the job description, and see whether they indeed want you to know DSA. And if the company you're targeting doesn't want you to learn DSA, then there's no purpose in learning DSA. So just be aware as to what the job description is and what they want. Work backwards from what the company wants. Don't just assume that every company wants you to know DSA. Okay, folks, so we're going to end the conversation here. So if you have any comments, let us know in the comment section. And do subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed to. Till next time, bye-bye. Cheers.